What is up, you guys? My name is Madison. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Today I'm going to be doing all of the books that I read in 2021, give or take a few. I don't have all the physical copies, so if I don't, there will be a picture right here. And this is also in no particular order, so let's just get right on into it. The first book I have is Always and Forever Lara Jean by Jenny Han. This is the third book in the To All the Boys Lived Before trilogy. I'm going to get rid of this one and exchange it for a paperback because all the other two that I have are paperback and this is hardcover, obviously. It was okay. I don't have the heart to get rid of this because I've loved this for so long. It's not my favorite anymore. Next, I have the first manga book thing for Vampire Night by Matsuru Hina. This is my absolute favorite manga. It's my absolute favorite anime. I'm in love with it. It's amazing. It's wonderful. It's everything I ever dreamed of. The next book I have is The Scourge Trials by James Dashner. This is the second book in the Maze Runner series. Just remember that. And I love this. It's amazing. It's beautiful. I only watched the movie for Dylan O'Brien and then I got obsessed with the books too. So, next I have House on the Cerulean Sea by DJ Clune. This is a lovely book. This is my absolute favorite of all time. I love this. This is amazing. My mom loved it. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Next, I have the first and the third Girl Online books by Zoe Zugg's Ghostwriter. This is the original Girl Online, and this is Going Solo. I messed up. I thought this was the second one. It is not. Girl on Tour is Girl Online Going on Tour is the second one. I'm going to read that, but I will probably end up getting rid of those books. They're just not my favorite. Same thing with these two. I read them for school. This is Beowulf by the Seamus Heaney translation, and this is King Lear by Shakespeare. I can't get rid of these because I annotated them and it makes me feel bad, so I might actually just give this to my English teacher or even just put them to where like my mom can read them or my brothers because I know that they'll enjoy it. I don't think I wrote in it. Oh, I didn't highlight anything in this, so I can't get rid of that, but this one I know that I did and I don't think I wrote in here, so I might not feel as bad. Yeah, getting rid of it, but yeah, not my favorite. Next I have Homebody by Rupi Kaur. I don't like her writing style, but I love her story, and so I will continue to pick up her books. Next, I have From the Mix-Up Files of Mrs. Basley Frankweiler by E.L. Koningsberg. This is the book that got me into books in 4th grade. I remember it. I was sitting on a desk when my 4th grade teacher started reading it to us. Next, I have The Phantom Tollbooth by Norton Jester. I hated this book, but I read it so my dad would leave me alone about it. Next, I have I Killed Zoe Spanos by Kit Frick. I love this book. This is amazing. I spoiled it for myself and cried. Next, I have the first 4 Magic Treehouse books. I'm currently reading the 5th one. You'll see that later. Dinosaurs After Dark. This is The Night at Dawn. This is Mummies in the Morning. And this is Pirates Past Noon. I'm reading them to my boyfriend because he is a literal child and he loves history and he enjoys them. So, yeah. And I have all of them because I wanted to read them to my little brother, but that works too. Next, I have 2 of the Peter Pan books. Yes, I'm counting both of them, including the picture book. Again, read these to my boyfriend. I also just love Peter Pan. I have 8 copies of it. It's amazing. Next, I have Warcross and Wildcard by Marie Lu. These are rereads. I love them. I love Marie Lu. She is my favorite author, and she never, ever fails. I love these. Next, I have The Death Cure by James Dashner. The 3rd book in the Maze Runner series, and yeah, I cried like a little baby. I have The Missing Piece Meets the Big O by Shel Silverstein. I don't know if I read this to somebody, if I read this by myself. I think I read this by myself, but I thought it was cute, so yeah. The last book that I've read this year is The Outsider by Stephen King. Well, it's not the last book. This is the last physical book that I have, on me currently. This was okay. He could have taken out so much, just extra stuff. It was just too long. And now the books that I don't currently have. So the first one that I read is a comic book, which is The Question, Volume 1. I don't know who it's by. It says, here on Goodreads, it says Denny O'Neil, Tajana Wood, Denny Cohen, some guy named Bill, and Rick Mager. So yeah, it was okay. The next I have The Man on the Mountaintop by Susan Trott. I loved this. And it was more of a, I'm doing chores, let me listen to something. And so I've kind of just been progressing through it. But it was really good. I loved it. yeah, let's see. I also have Tweet Cute by Emma Lord. As you guys know, if you've looked at my favorite books of the year, I loved this book. It was amazing, wonderful, everything I ever hoped for. Next, I have A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. My brother is currently reading this, and he is enjoying it. My mom also really enjoyed it, so. And then I read Of a Feather by Dana Lawrence. That was a good book. It was about foster care, which is something I'm really into. And I read Cinder by Marissa Mayer. And then the last book was American Royals by Catherine McGee, which I do have on my shelves somewhere. But I listened to the audiobook. Unless I don't. I think I gave that one to my mom. So, yeah, that's all the books I read this year. It was a lot. I read 28 and my goal was to read 25. Next year, I'm hoping to read 30. If not, because I move, that is perfectly fine. I'm also starting college, so if I don't read a lot, that's perfectly fine. I'm so surprised that I got out of this under 10 minutes. Hi, I got a phone call like halfway through making this video, and I forgot to add the books that I was reading, so I'm going to insert that clip right now. There are actually only 3 books I'm in the middle of, so this is going to be just a quick little add-on. And they're also going to be really done, or they're going to be done really soon. So the first one I have is The Magic Tree House, Night of the Ninjas. This is the 5th book. Then I have The Collected Schizophrenias. As we all know, I'm annotating this, but I am so close to being done because there was a time where I just brought it to school and read it and annotated, so I have about that much left. And the last one I actually picked up about 2 days ago, and I'm a little over halfway. And I fully plan on reading the next one immediately after. So, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Tell me what books you enjoyed reading this year, what books you hated, and yeah, like, comment, subscribe down below. All my social media will also be down below, and I will see you next time, whenever that may be. Bye!